something for the Metamorphosis, but that's why Sumail's already on bottom lane. He's down there as a Prophet, keeping the pressure in, but they push pretty damn hard in mid, so VP can already TP back to defend.
And you saw Ramses he went for the Scotty, so he's still trying to optimize his damage output, and that means he has to pop meta early. You can't catch Doom before meta is popped. And you're in a position now as VP where you're forced to seed the Rosh Pit. EG, I think you can take this for free. VP may look to respond. Very risky though.
You have a minute and a half before Metamorphosis is back off cooldown. Actually, just take it back when Chakra comes in.
Yeah. You're gonna have an Abyssal finished up on Ramses soon. Like, bear in mind, the entire lineup of EG will scale well. We have an Orchid on the Prophet, the Battle Fury on Artur, and a Doom.
So EG... It's so much more.
I mean, of course, Solo gets the fight started in a fashion that he is so well practiced at, beating his life away and immediately buying back. Roger with a clutch buyback as well to ensure they finish those kills on the PA +1. I mean, just great play. Like, they understand that little margin that they have with which they could win a fight. They know how to abuse it, and somehow they pull victory out of a game that I feel like even EG fans were starting to get optimistic about.
It's like, hey, EG's looking really good. The graphs were going their way. It was about 7,500 net worth advantage. The experience is up around 6.5K as well, but everything is going vertical.
And Ramses just, he has an MKB. Like, my God, and I love the itemization on Pasha too. Like, he has the Vessel. We discussed why that was so crucial. But he also has Greaves and Vlad. Somebody's got to buy the Vlads with the Terrorblade. And at this point,
it's even more than that. He gets a Lotus Orb. So you got Linken's, you got multiple layers of protection for any hero from Virtus Pro that wants to force the high ground against evil geniuses. They don't have to wait.
And look, it will be a Linken's last item on Ramses. He's finished it. It's going to go grab it right now. And to your point, how do you reliably get a Doom off against 3 different methods of nullifying it?
You'll have double Linken's plus the Lotus Orb.
You have the Abyssal now on Artur. The Courier did respawn. But I question whether or not he'll have enough damage. That Rapier he's got queued up might be necessary.
Are they going to look for this fight? Yeah, 25 on Arteezy. He's got a lot of crit to let go. They go after the Terrorblade. The silence is down, but then again the Ignis makes it difficult for EG to continuously move forward. But that's why Aegis Prophet just TPs over the top. They'll end up killing off Terrorblade. No buyback available for both Ramses as well as Solo. Problematic to say the least. EG will have to go into a slight recovery.
I was sick. That's exactly what they needed. And look at the vision that they placed preemptively for that engagement. They knew something was up. It's a very smart decision. The top shrine is going to be VP's next target, and they ensure that they're ready to fight around it immediately. They get the Doom off on Terrorblade. Yep. What do you know? He goes down, but it's going to get difficult to do that as this game continues. And really, it's just going to take one mistake from EG for VP to close this game out. They've got to continue to play crisp. They need to get Arteezy that next item and ensure that they're fighting around Doom, and it's got to be cast on Ramses.
He had the target this time around. I also like Sumail's way, TPing over towards the bounty runners to sprout up so he blocks off any kind of retreat from Virtus.pro. Yep. They had no choice but to take that fight. But now we'll see EG try and go against the high ground defense of a Keeper of the Light. They're still going up against the super creeps in both the mid and the bottom. It's not megas yet, but it's something they're still worried about. The top lane is pushing in. The momentum is the way of Virtus.pro. It's a little too easy to get as well because you can just iron shell up a creep and this wave just pushes back. So EG are already in retreat. They can't make the most of the death timer of Terrorblade. And
now VP, you've got a window. You know Doom is on cooldown for at least another 50 seconds. Do you just make a play, utilize that AoE surge, and just get out on the map ASAP and try and take some buildings? You only need one more Rax to secure Megas.
It seems dangerous. Like, you still don't know exactly where EG's planted vision. You've lost control of the map for a large period of time.
It's crazy. TB is playing without boots, and even without a Sange and Yasha, Ramses is running around at 402 move speed. Agility, baby.
There was one upside. The fact that Gem of True Sight is still in the hands of Roger.
Yeah. Oh, and bear in mind, we have to consider the Grimstroke factor as well. We've got a Doom. We've got Hex on Sumail.
You want to see a double Doom?
Yeah. I'm still sad there was never a sequel to that movie, but I guess when you killed The Rock, who's left to star, right?
They're going to see all 3 Observer Wards of Evil Genius. They got to get rid of every single one of them too. They actually didn't see the one further to the south. But that small window you're talking about is gone. Doom's already got it up.
They did not have a Linken's in the previous engagement on Ramses. It was still on Courier. Now you're going to have the Pugna applying one in addition to the one he hounds himself. It's going to be even more challenging for S4 to get off that spell.
This just feels so stupid. Crit gets pushed back, the blinding light. Make sure there's no fun.
You got to make a move quick if you're EG. There's so much output. Oh no, the Doom! It got Linken!
Is it gone? No! It can't break through the Linken. Sumail's in the back lines once again. He does catch out the Pugna, but Ramses is the big one. Fighting underneath the Ignis with the BKB pressure up. Arteezy blinks up. He wants to get away. Buyback is available, but Ramses, he's an absolute beast. Actually cancelling the TP forward. I think they realize they've lost the top lane of Rax. 3 euros down without buyback. The 2 big cores are up, but PP, they want to end this now. They're going for the tier 4 towers. They know if there's any more buybacks, they would have committed it. But it's the timing out on the Metamorphosis. They make the most of it, force the GG call out from EG, and 2-0 their way into the winner's bracket semi-final.
A refresher, Toby. He blinked in, doomed the Linken, top refresher, died immediately without buyback. And man, VP, they look great. They look fantastic. Even though they're behind in this game, their understanding of their win condition